going on, guys? Welcome to Coin Toss. We got a big week in the world of sports, and we're going to break it down for you guys. I'm Cam. He's Jared. You want to hit us up on Twitter, ask a question, leave a comment, whatever it is, you know where to go, at Coin Toss Sports. Shout out to Checkmate Clothing, official sponsor of Coin Toss. Today, we are going to start with the Kentucky Derby. And now we move on to more important matters. The fight of the, not century, but close. Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. This is the legit stuff. This is going to be an awesome fight.
This is probably one of the better matchups. I don't really watch boxing a whole lot, but just as a fan of sports, you have to watch this fight.
Oh, yeah.
We have Paquiao, the Filipino with the hard-hitting, fast-paced style of play, and then Floyd Mayweather, who's much more defensive. He's got the signature shoulder roll. It's going to be a tight battle all the way. I think it could go a full 12 rounds.
Fantastic. It's going to be an amazing battle. There's so many storylines to pick here. You've got Floyd Mayweather, undefeated, looking to stake his claim as the best in the business to ever play or to ever be a boxer. You've got Manny Pacquiao searching for redemption, searching to prove that he's still on top. You can go just about anywhere with this fight, and it's going to be a absolutely, truly phenomenal fight. Who do you think wins this fight?
I don't want Mayweather to win just because of his attitude and how he flaunts his money, but I think he's going to win. I think that we all know it's a common saying, defense wins championships. Mm-hmm. The point of boxing is to hit and not get hit back. Mm-hmm. You lose boxing by getting hit. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather does not get hit. It's to dumb it down right about there.
There you go.
It's that simple.
That's it. And that's why he is, 48, 49 and 0?
47 and 0, never had a draw, 26 wins by knockout.
There's a reason he's just that good. So, Floyd Mayweather, I think he might go down as the greatest of all time, but that doesn't mean you necessarily have to root against it or for him. It's going to be a fantastic fight. We move now to the NBA playoffs. We're getting into the heat of things. We're getting into the thick of things. We're going to go over a couple questions about the NBA playoffs. First off, let's talk Kevin Love. Of course, the injury that I guess has lots of long and complicated words that I'm not going to try and say, because last time I tried to spell something long and complicated, it didn't go well. Can Cleveland win the East with Kevin Love out?
I think they can still win the East. I think before Kevin Love went out, it was Cleveland really way ahead of even Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta has not looked good either.
Atlanta has not looked good so far. They're set up like the Spurs, but they're not as good as the Spurs.
Nope.
But I think this just closes the gap a little bit. Perhaps I really like the Bulls, but they got to get past the Bucks first, and they're having a hard time with that.
Speaking of which, for teams on the uprise, if you want a team that can come and storm through the East, the Washington Wizards. Mm-hmm. As I said in our NBA preview video, which if you haven't watched it, you should go watch that. The backcourt in Washington has loaded with talent, and the way they played against Toronto, they can be legitimate Eastern Conference contenders.
I agree.
But I agree with him. I have the Cavs favored in the East. If you want to know why, LeBron James. Point simple, point and take. Moving into the Western Conference, we all know Golden State is the favorite. You know they're the favorite. I know they're the favorite. Who has the best shot to beat them?
Well, this is a hard one. I want to go with the Clippers because I like what they got there with Doc Rivers, Chris Paul. But I think it's really the Warriors are so far ahead of everybody else. I don't think there's an answer to this one. It's just
I think there's a very clear answer, and that answer lies in Houston. Of course, the social media department not on point. But this is a team that James Harden, you've got perennial MVP candidate, potential MVP candidate. You've got Dwight Howard, who, when he wants to be, can be one of the best big men.
He's got to keep playing like he's
in the NBA. Josh Smith has been a brilliant Swiss Army knife. So I think the Houston Rockets can give the Warriors a legitimate shot and a legitimate stake to the title in the Western Conference. We move now to our fail of the week, courtesy of Carlos Gomez, summing up the entire Milwaukee Brewers season with the worst hairstyle affiliation in sports since Andrew Bynum.
I got this kid on my fantasy baseball team. I'm embarrassed. I'm going to have to go drop him. This is ridiculous.
It's like the Jimmy Neutron treatment. It is. I don't have words to describe this hairstyle.
It looks like a horse mane or the Spartan soldier, little mane.
I really have no words. If you want a summary of the Milwaukee Brewers' current season, here you go. This is it. Carlos Gomez, our fail of the week. And with that, we are going to end this week's episode of Coin Toss. Like I said, if you got a question, you got a comment, you want to hit us up, at Coin Toss Sports is the place to do it. So I'm Cam, he's Jared, and we are signing out from Coin Toss.